In our most recent trip to the Million Dollar Highway, Fafa and I found ourselves driving in the middle of a group of exotic cars. Perhaps the total value of those cars together was $1 million. $1 million worth of cars driving on the Million Dollar Highway. The Million Dollar Highway is a 25-mile length of road between Ouray and Silverton in southwest Colorado. It goes along the steep walls of the Uncompahgre Gorge up to the summit of Red Mountain Pass. It is actually part of U.S. Highway 550 between Montrose, Colorado and New Mexico. The Million Dollar Highway is both breathtaking for its sights and breathtaking for its perils. Starting out as a mule trail between Ouray and the mining towns of Red Mountain, Automeers purchased the rights, widened it for stagecoaches, and completed the road in 1883, turning it into a toll road. The first car to travel on the road was a Ford Model T in 1910. I don't believe the road was paved at that time. Eventually, the Colorado Department of Highways took over the road in 1924, completely paving it by 1935 and made it part of U.S. Highway 550. In a planning meeting during this time, someone commented that it would cost $1 million to complete. The name stuck ever since, but to give you an idea, $1 million in 1924 would be worth $17.5 million today. The Million Dollar Highway has been called one of the most dangerous roads in the world. There are stretches with no guardrails so that snowplows can push snow off the highway. An average of 7 people a year die on this highway. One source states 400 people have died on the Million Dollar Highway since 1992. Rewards await those willing to risk driving on the Million Dollar Highway. Here are a few. As you head south, the Million Dollar Highway has turnoffs overlooking Ouray, offering spectacular views. From there, the highway has views of the Uncompahgre Gorge. Be careful, this is the most dangerous part of the highway. We always go in autumn because of the changing aspens. The Million Dollar Highway has some of the best scenes. 2 ghost towns are right next to the Million Dollar Highway. The turnoff to Ironton is very near to this building, but on the east side. Look for a small sign. In our opinion, Ironton is one of the best ghost towns in Colorado. Further south are the remains of the Red Mountain Mining District. The ghost town of Ouray is easily seen and easily accessible from the Million Dollar Highway. From there is Red Mountain Pass and then the descent into Silverton. Even though it is not for the faint of heart, we believe the Million Dollar Highway is one of the most picturesque drives in Colorado.